Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful day here in East Texas. Not too hot. Feels great outside. Figured why not? Get a little sunlight. Today I want to read out of the book of Acts, chapter 28, verses 3 through 6. And it says, "As Paul gathered an armful of sticks and was laying them on the fire, a poisonous snake, driven out by the heat, bit him on the hand. The people of the island saw it hanging from his hand and said to each other, 'A murderer, no doubt. Though he escaped the sea, justice will not permit him to live.' But Paul shook off the snake into the fire and was unharmed. The people waited for him to swell up or suddenly drop dead. But when they had waited a long time and saw that he wasn't harmed, they changed their minds and decided he was a god. Paul was not a god. He knew he wasn't a god. However, he did serve the one God, the only God, and the true God. Now, God had a purpose for Paul. Paul was on his way to preach the word of his kingdom in Rome. Okay? But through a really bad storm that lasted a long period of time, the ship that he was on wrecked. Now, this poisonous snake would have killed you, it would have killed me, it would have killed anybody else had it been just a random act of events. But Paul had a purpose. He had a purpose of serving God's kingdom and serving God's will. A little snake is nothing compared to our God. Nothing will get in the way of God's purpose. If something is pushing you, if God is working you and using you for a purpose, don't let that snake get you down. Don't let it stop you. Shake it off. Shake it in the fire. Because God's purpose and God's will be done no matter what obstacles stand in your way. Nothing will stop you from serving Him and serving His will and purpose. So today, if you have something bothering you, if you have that snake grabbing hold of your arm, trying to take you down and stop you from doing God's purpose and serving God's will, shake it off. Because nothing will stand in the path of God's purpose for us, or anyone or anything for that matter. Have a blessed day, and just remember, shake it off. Nothing will stop God's purpose.